ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Welcome to our ISKCONBURLA official YouTube channel. Today I am going to discuss the fourth chapter of first canto, in which Vyasasya Aparitosa. Vyasadeva, the incarnation of the Lord, we have heard in third chapter. He remained Aparitosa. He will not remain satisfied. So it is previously the glories of Srimad Bhagavatam are spoken. By hearing that, Shaunaka Rishi asked about the history of Bhagavatam, and then he inquires about Sukadeva Goswami. So in text 5, it is stated by Shaunaka Rishi, Dushtvanujatam Rusim Atmajamapi Anagnam Devya Hriya Paridadho Nasutasya Chitram Tadvikhya Prachyatimano Jagadostavasti Stri Pumvidana Sutasya Vivikta Dushte. There is a famous incident in the life of Sukadeva Goswami, that when he was born, he remained up to 12 years in the womb of his mother. But on appeal of even the Lord Krishna came to assure him to come to this birth, so that your mother will be free from so much trouble. And Sukadeva Goswami came and immediately went for sannyas. So at that time he was 12 years old, almost a young person. He was just similar to the Lord. His appearance is exactly like God, Lord Krishna. And while he was passing through a Sarovara, in that Sarovara, in that pond, he saw, he didn't see Dushtu Anujatam Rusim Atmajapani Anagram. While Sukadeva Goswami was naked, he didn't wear any dress, and young, and his father was following him and asking him to come back, putreti putreti, like that. But at that time, Devya Hriya Paridadho Na Sutasa Chitram. Devi, these apsaras of heaven, and they were bathing their naked, and seeing Sukadeva Goswami, seeing Sukadeva Goswami, they didn't think of anything. They were going on bathing without any effect. But when they saw his father is coming, who is almost to say old person, and also wearing dresses, but still then they came out with dress. They wore their dresses very quickly. So this was noticed by Vyasadeva. So he asked, Tadvikhya Pruchhatu Muno, this Muni, Vyasa Muni, Mahamuni Kruteva stated. So he asked, how? My son is going naked, you didn't react, but I am having dress code, and I am also old. I am not looking at you. Still, then you are changing your dress. You are wearing the dresses very quickly, so that I will see you naked. What is the reason? So the Apsaras, they said, Stri Pumvida Natu Sutasya Vivikta Drushte. You have the distinction. This is a male person, this is a female person. You have that side, Tripuvida, Natu Sutasya. Vivikta Drushte, your first son is having no such consideration. A female, male body like that. Atma is in the stage of Atma. So in purport, Sripad Vishwanath Chakravarti says that Bayang Juvati Jana Kalavigya, we know, we women are able to understand. Stri Punsayo Darsaneva Tadanta Tattvam Tadantaha Tattvam Sarvam Gyantum Prabhavama. We understand what they think in their mind, that we understand it. So, of course, Srila Prabhupada Maharaj in his purport also says that Vyasadeva is also not in inferior stage. He is also liberated state, but he performed the just like householder, similar that. Anyway, and then Sudha Goswami says that history of Bhagavatam, that Dwapare Samanprapte Tritiye Yugaparjaye Jata Parasarat Yogi Vyasabhyam Kalaya Hare. There is an order of millenniums, just like Satya, Tritiya, Dwapar, Kali. But one time there was a Yugaparjay. This sequence was reversed. First came Satya, then Dwapar, then Tritiya, then Kali. So at that time, at the beginning of Dwapar Yuga, the Tritiya Yuga Parjaya, Jata Parasarat Yogi. Parasarat means Parasara, and Vyasabhya means Vasu. Vasu is the father of Satyavati, and Parasara is the father of Vyasadeva. In this way, this Kalaya Hare, this Vyasadeva took part. He is a Kala, Lord Hari's Kala, Lord Hari's expansion. So, in the purport, Srila Prabhupada Maharaj says there is a chronological order of the 4 millenniums, namely Satya, Dwapar, Tritiya and Kali. But sometimes there is overlapping. During the regime of Vaibhasvat Manu, there was an overlapping of the 28th round of the 4 millenniums, and the 3rd millennium appeared prior to the 2nd. Now the time of the reign of Vaibhasvat Manu is going on. So in the Vaibhasvat Manu's time, in his 28th Dwapar, the Lord comes. The Lord Krishna comes. So in other millenniums, there is Satya, Tritiya, Dwapar, Kali. But in that millennium, when the Lord will come, at that time, there is overlapping. First Satya, then Dwapar, then Tritiya, then Kali. Satya, there is overlapping of the 28th round of the 4 millenniums, and the 3rd millennium appeared prior to the 2nd. 3rd millennium means Tritiya, Satya, Tritiya, Dwapar, Kali. There is a overlapping. Actually, Satya, Dwapar, Tritiya, Kali, like that in other millenniums. But this 28th millennium, this happened. So at that time, this Vyasadeva took birth. So Vyasadeva, he is an incarnation of the Lord, we have heard. So he divided this Veda into 4. Veda was 1. So he divided into 4, stated in 20 and 21st chapters. The Rig, Jaju, Sama, Tharvakya, Vedas Chatvar Udaruda, Itihas Puranam Cha, Panchamam Veda Uchyate. This Rig Veda, Jajur Veda, Sam Veda, Atharva Veda, they are Chatvar Udruta. He divided it into 4. Itihas Puranam Cha. Besides that, there is Itihas, just like Mahabharata, and Puranas. There are 18 Puranas and 18 Upapuranas also. Itihas Puranam Cha Panchamam Veda Uchyate. This is called also Veda, Panchamam Veda. 4 Vedas, and this is Pancham Veda. So, Srila Swami says, Udahruta means Prutak Krutaha, Prutak Krutvaha. He separated, divided into 4. Previously it was 1 Veda. So, Tatra Rigveda Dhara Pailaha, Shamago Jaimini Kavi, Vaishampayan Eveko, Nisnando Jadusam Uta. So he divided into 4 and distributed it for further editing or compiling. That Paila Rishi, they are the disciples of Vyasadeva. Paila Rishi became the professor of the Rig Veda, and Jaimini the professor of the Samveda. Vaishampayan alone became glorified by the Yajurveda. Rig Veda. In this way, it was divided into 4. And to help less intelligent class assimilate the subject matter of Vedas, he compiled Mahabharata. Why did he compile Mahabharata? Because it stated in text for 25. Stri Sudra Dujavandunang Traina Sutigochara Karma Seyasi Mudhanam Sreya Ema Bhavadiha Iti Bharata Vachyanam Krupya Munina Kutam. It is particularly meant for those who are just like women, laborers, and friends of the twice born. They cannot have access to Veda. For them, this Mahabharata was written. Padaseva Swami says in his purport, Tesam Krupaya Bharata Akhyana Munina Kutam. It is out of compassion for them. So, still then he was not satisfied. After doing this, it stated in text 31, Vyasadeva was thinking in this way. Kingva bhagavata dharma na prayana nirupita piyaha paramahansanang taeva achyuta priya. He was thinking, is it the cause that I have not written that literature which is very dear to the Vaishnavas? That is Bhagavad Dharma. Priya Paramahansana, this is very dear to Paramahansa type people. Paramahansa, Nirmal Saranam, like that. Taiva Achyuta Priya, and that also is very favorite to the Lord Achyuta. So in this way he was contemplating. At that time Narada will come, and it will further described in text 5, chapter 5. Thank you very much for listening to our discourses, and please don't forget to subscribe, share, and like our channel, and get the blessings of the Lord. Hare